Hello everyone, hope that you all had a good Christmas break. Welcome to today's class. It's a shorter class, so 15 minutes, and it's a lovely one that's going to focus on supporting the digestive system. It's a great class to do any time, but ideally in the morning's a good time, so we'll be doing lots of movements, a lot of standing movements as well, and twists to help to stimulate and wake up and nourish the digestive system. So we're going to start off seated. So if you can sit on the heels, you can come to the heels, or if you can sit cross-legged, that's fine as well. You might even use a block to sit in between, sitting on the block. And wherever we are, we'll just take a moment just to centre. Let the eyes close or a soft gaze. Sitting up nice and tall if you can. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing the belly. Just begin to focus on your breath. Bring some mindfulness into being present with the breath. Just feeling any movement of the breath. And just simply being aware of whether our breath is fast or slow today. Whether it feels easy or not so easy to breathe. Then we're taking our hands to our belly from here. And just nice relaxed hands, soft shoulders. And we take a nice breath in, and we're inviting, as we breathe in, the breath to move towards where our hands are. And as you breathe out, feeling the whole of the front of the body softening and releasing. Breathing in, begin to slow down the breath. Focusing on where our hands are. And breathing out, feeling that sense of releasing and letting go. Just a few more moments. Just begin to feel that we're slowing down the breath, calming the mind, relaxing the body. Over the next few moments, just see if you can maybe even lengthen, even out your breath. So breathing in for roughly the same amount as you're breathing out. For most of us, that normally means try to make your exhale a little bit longer. That's it. Make this your last one from here. And then slowly release. Remove your block if you're sitting on a block. And then you're going to allow yourself just to roll down to the floor. Take a moment to draw in with the navel. Rolling down. Hugging the knees in towards the chest. Take a gentle rock from side to side. Just starting to stimulate, wake up the front of the body as well as the back. Hands on the knees, you're going to just draw some circles with your knees. Again, just take that action, that thought that you're starting to nourish your digestive system with these poses, with these movements, with the breath. Reverse, so you're going in the other way from here. And then lengthen out your legs, have a nice stretch from here. Spread the toes. So an inhale as we breathe out, right knee moves towards the chest, hold around the shin, draw it towards you. And then inhale, lengthen the arms back. Really slow breaths if you can. Breathing out, let yourself just draw the left knee in towards your chest. And then breathing in, lengthen back. Do a couple more each side. Breathing out, right knee in. Breathing in, lengthen the legs and the arms. Last one, breathing out, left knee in. Breathing in, lengthen. This time as you breathe out, bend both knees, draw both knees in towards the chest. Couple of moments just to stimulate the front of the body. Going to open out the arms to a T shape or cactus arms. You can keep your knees in towards the chest or take your feet down to the floor. Breathe in as you breathe out, knees to the right, head to the left. Spend a couple of breaths from here. And then inhale, coming back to the centre. Breathing out, knees to your left, head to the right. A couple of breaths from here. Back to the centre, we'll go one more either side. Breathe in as you breathe out, knees to the right, head to the left. Think about what's happening to the breath and the body as you come to that twist. Breathe in, knees to the centre, head to the centre. Breathe out last time, knees to the left, head to the right. Couple of breaths. Just feel that gentle compression, that stretch across the front of the body. Knees back in, hug the knees in, a little bit of a rock. And then take your knees over to, feet to the floor, knees to one side. Let yourself come all the way up from here. I'm going to come to an all fours, so nice spread hands. Knees underneath the hips, some cat stretches, focusing on the front of the body. Inhale, lift your tailbone, lift the front of the body, lift the head. And as you breathe out, rounding over, drawing in that navel, gazing through the legs. Inhale to come through. Breathing out to round over. We'll make that one more time. Inhale, really trying to slow your breath down as much as you can. Breathing out, rounding over. Back to the all fours. You're going to stretch your right leg away from you. Hand to your knees if you need to. Left arm is going to stretch away. Breathe in as you breathe out. Elbow and the knee moves in towards each other. And inhale to lengthen out. We'll do that 2 more times. Breathing out, feel the strength you create in that navel area. And then inhale to lengthen out. One more, breathing out. Knee and the elbow start to meet. And inhale, lengthen out. And take the hand down. And bring that knee back underneath the hip. I'm going to take your left leg out, so lengthen that leg. And as you inhale, you can raise that right arm away from you. As you breathe out, elbow and the knee joins as you round over, that navel draws in. And as you inhale, lengthen back out. Breathing out to round over. And then breathing in to lengthen. And do one more. Breathing out, rounding over. That's it. And then inhale, lengthen. Hands down, toes down. Toes are going to tuck. You're going to press back into downward dog. Just take a moment just to walk out gently with your feet from here. Head nice and heavy, just moving your head gently from side to side. And come back down to your knees, release the feet, hands move forward of your shoulders. You're going to lower your hips, bend the arms, come all the way down to the floor, preparing for cobra or sphinx. Press the feet down, press belly down as you inhale, lifting up. As you breathe out, lower back down. One more time as you breathe in, lifting up, maybe a bit higher this time. As you breathe out, lower back down. We'll take one more. Use your breath to lift up. We're going to hold it for a couple of breaths here this time. Maybe feeling that front of the body getting a nice stretch. Breathing out, lower back down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press back to the all fours. Come back into child's pose to get a nice compression. Great one for digestion, this one. Your choice, either have the arms out in front or take your arms down by the sides of the body. Head nice and heavy, couple of long slow breaths. And then let your hands come underneath by the sides of the head. Press back up. Tuck the toes under, lift back to your all fours. Downward dog. And then walk your feet towards your hands. Hands on the hips, and we'll lift up, come all the way to standing. We're going to come to chair pose, so we're going to bend the legs from here. You can separate the feet, making sure even weight on the front and the back of the feet. You can still see the toes. You're going to lift up the arms from here. Navel draws in, palms together. We'll take a twist towards the right side. So we might be having hands towards the chest. We might be one hand across, other hand on the hip to support the back, or some of us might even be bending lower to hook that outside, that elbow to the outside of that knee. You're going to focus on your navel area and your breath. You find calm breath while you're here. And then slowly coming all the way back. You're going to sweep the arms up, lifting up from here. Breathing out, palms back towards the chest, bending the legs. Do the second side, so arms out first of all to start. Make sure you can still see your toes. Hands going to come in. We're going to find a twist towards your left side. The options again, if you're feeling it on the back, one hand across, one hand on the hip, or even coming lower. Some of us might be hooking that outside of the elbow to that knee, maybe pressing into the palms to enhance that twist a little bit more. And slowly releasing, coming back up. So when we come out of a twist, then no flow of blood comes and oxygen to that area. Releasing the hands down, hands on your hip creases, softening the knees. You're going to fold forward from here. And letting your hands rest down or folding the arms. You can soften the knees, nice heavy head from here. Nice long slow breaths. And then hands on your hips, lifting up, coming all the way up. We're going to work with Trikonasana and reverse Trikonasana and a forward fold in between. So if you've got a blog or a book or something like that, that will help. You can take it over towards the right side. We're going to open out the feet first into triangle feet, hands on the hips. Right foot is going to turn out, left foot in slightly. Triangle first, going to raise the arms, gaze towards the right side. Breathe in. As you breathe out, we're going to start to stretch towards that side. Hands coming down, lifting up the arm or take the hand onto the hip. And you're going to just focus on drawing in the navel slightly and feeling that nice stretch across your body. Take the gaze down, soften the knees, hands on the hips, lifting up. I'm going to turn that back foot in more, maybe step it to the outside edge of that mat more so you can turn from here. You're going to have the back of the right hand down towards the back. You're going to lift your left arm from here. Take a nice full breath, and as you breathe out, we're going to come forward. The hand on that lower back is to try to just create a little bit of steadiness. So your hands can come on that leg. You might come onto the inside of the foot or using your block, or to make it a deeper twist, that hand comes over that foot and then we twist towards that opposite side, that right side. It's an option. We can take that arm up, lifting that arm up, or the hands can come to the hip. Couple of breaths, focus on the breath in the belly, and hands come back down. Take both hands either side of the foot or hands on the legs and fold forward over that leg from here. And what you're working towards is feeling that nice release of the body as it releases over that front leg, nice compression. Heavy head. Lift your head, hands on the hips, lifting all the way up, feet to the front. And if you used your block or your book or whatever you use, take it to the other side. That's it, just a few moments, just standing, just to regain again with that breath. Lovely twist and compression, which is very, very good for the front of the body. Left foot turns out, right foot in slightly. You're going to raise the arms, Trikonasana first, so look towards that left side. Inhale. As you breathe out, we're going to start to ease into our triangle, bottom hand down, top arm can lift. Remember, it doesn't matter how low you're coming, you want to focus on drawing in that navel, getting that nice stretch and that length into, especially that top side of the body. And so you can look down, you can soften the knee, you can take the hands on the hips and lift back up. You're going to turn on that back foot, maybe move it again to that outside edge of the mat, so hips move over now towards the opposite direction. We're going to take your right arm, lifting it up, left hand behind, fingers pointing down. So opposite arm lifted to opposite leg, just in case the mirror imaging instructions have gone a bit wrong. Inhale, as you breathe out, you're going to slowly start to come forward. Hands on the lower back keeps you steady. Remember your options. You can either take hands on leg, you can take it onto the inside of the foot or your block, or you can take it over. And then we twist from the torso towards that opposite side, left side. It's an option, we can lift up the arm or keep it in the lower back. A few nice easy breaths. And then release it. We'll fold over the leg by releasing the block, hands either either side of the foot or onto the leg. You can adjust the distance if you need to. Heavy head, feeling the compression of the body. Couple of breaths. Hands on the hips. Let yourself lift up again. And then coming all the way back to the front. Heel, toe your feet back. Come back to the front of the mat. You're going to separate the feet, you're going to hinge forward. You're going to take hold of opposite elbows and just take a nice fold from here into a Uttanasana. Taking a gentle sway from side to side from here. That's it. And then slowly release the arms, bring yourself down to the floor. And bring yourself back to seated. Nice and lifted from here. Take your hands to the belly again and just invite some warmth, drawing in the nourishment of your breath. Feeling the poses today, those different movements in that short sequence have stimulated, have activated the digestive system so that it can work to its full benefit. Let your hands come together, taking a soft bow with your hands towards the head. Let your eyes blink open. Nice and slowly lifting your head, lifting your heart out to the world. Namaste. I hope that you enjoyed that short sequence and look forward to hearing from you soon.